here, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. This time we got a reaction to DJ Akademiks podcast clip that is going viral, doing some numbers right now. Brittany Renner jumped back on the podcast. Well, not back, it's first time. And let's just react to this video.
No, 18 and 20, 16 and 20.
He probably don't even know he's going to like the fuck. Wait, was he in the league at that time?
No, he was still at Kentucky. Okay.
And you're Brittany Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking media with these people.
Okay, so this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck.
All right. Y'all see my last breakdowns of Brittany Renner and her viral clips. It's Stepdaddy season. What else did she did that thing when she popped up on the college campus. She is very transparent in her intentions and who she is and what she's here for. So although she may have trapped him, it's like you got to be an idiot to walk into that trap that says trap sign. This is what I'm doing. She had many videos saying NBA players are the dumbest players. You can have a baby by them, blah, blah, blah. We've seen this forever. So let's get into the video. Let me pull that back a little bit.
Get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck with me. You want to come at me. You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves? Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I gotta leg lock him. No, let me.
The maturity of men and women are different.
No, stop. No, it's because.
Now, Akademiks is saying the maturity of men and women are different. That's not a valid argument in this specific case because it's Brittany Renner, the girl who wrote a book, the girl that made her intentions clear on many podcasts and many videos, viral clips. PJ Washington, you signed up for this. No one should feel sorry for PJ Washington or anybody that has a child with this woman. Why would you feel sorry? Let's listen to the rest.
Men and women are held to different standards. Y'all want to look at a 12.
The baby has his name. It was intended. This was intentional. This was all intentional. You can't feel sorry for this guy. He's on Twitter saying, let me see my son. Let me see. Like, what? You can't feel sorry. At some point, there has to be some accountability. Yeah, he's a young man, but come on. Come on. If you can't see this coming, you're not going to be able to see anything coming. Pause.
And here we are. I told you I'm okay to wait. I'm not in a rush. I'm a very spiritual person. I trust in divine timing. I know
trying to get married to him?
No, I'm not trying to. I just told you.
Were you?
I was. I thought that was my guy. And like, I don't know why it's so hard.
Okay. Yeah. We did the last breakdown. She said it wasn't going to work anyway. She had the video in the car saying there was never going to be a marriage. It wasn't going to be that. So there's a lot of double talking here in that regard. Let's continue.
For y'all to believe that. Like in my mind, it's crazy to me that the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets. Y'all don't have the same energy. Lori Harvey's 24. There's a 10-year age gap between her and Michael B. Jordan. Stop.
That is an asinine comparison because these people are people with established relationships, marriage, and Jay-Z and Beyonce with kids still together. Why would you compare yourself to Jay-Z and Beyonce regardless of the age gap? He didn't prey on her. It was different. She was an established adult. That's asinine. Who else she's comparing herself to? Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey.
What?
Yeah, let's get back to this.
But y'all picking, what's the age gap?
No, not talking about.
What's the age gap?
Hold
No,
on.
because it's couple goals for people y'all want to be couple goals with.
Okay, no, it's not about being a couple.
Stop.
It's about certain permanent decisions.
Okay, so if something doesn't work for me, then why would I sit?
If someone's 32, and we've seen this.
You've seen it with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Address them. Okay. Address them. This is off the record. You don't care. Address them.
When did Beyonce have a child by Jay-Z?
When did they start dating?
It didn't matter
about
the
date. What's the age gap?
Nobody's caring about it. Hold on.
What's the age gap?
The age gap is significant. However, okay, hear what I'm saying. It's not about that.
Nobody wants to talk about any of this shit.
You got you had a kid by him before he could even really get his legs
That
under
was
her.
his choice. I don't have to leg lock niggas. You want to fuck me raw and come at me, accept what comes behind it.
Exactly. For her case, in her specific case, exactly. Generally, like he's speaking, I think Akademiks is projecting the general the Instagram models come like older Instagram models targeting athletes and young rich niggas. I think he's speaking generally about those girls because they don't see those girls coming because they're not as open as Brittany Renner and as obvious as Brittany Renner. That's why I don't feel sorry for PJ Washington at all. This is a lesson in accountability for PJ Washington. Doesn't get more obvious
even on
than that.
both sides. If it was a woman, if it was a girl who just became 21 and a nigga who was 33 and she was pregnant.
But y'all ain't had nothing to say.
Permanent decisions. It's not about dating. It's permanent.
When Diddy was with younger.
Man, the comparison she's looking for is that 55-year-old man that married his 18-year-old goddaughter. That is the comparison that she's looking for. Someone that preyed and groomed on a weak victim that they took. You know, that is the equivalent. I don't know what type of Jay-Z and Beyonce equivalent she's drawing. Like, that is goals for most people. The power couple. Why would she ever compare herself to Jay-Z and Beyonce? Just because there's an age gap. That's an older man, or usually the man is older than the woman in the first place. So an older woman preying on a younger man is just, come on, man.
Women, y'all have nothing to say when Future was with Lori Harvey. It's fucking crickets. No, I'm going to say people's names because everybody in this motherfucker.
It's just a bad comparison. When Future was with Lori Harvey, great. Yeah, they're together. No one's mad at Brittany Renner for being with PJ Washington or even being with any NBA players. It's the whole targeting them to have babies by them so she can get that child support and, like, you know what I mean? Raise a dysfunctional home and all that other shit that we want to go and say, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Have those moments sometimes. Trying to say something, thinking about something else, and it's like, what the fuck did I even say?
Industry is scared to open their mouth, but y'all pick and choose. So what about Future and his bitch now? What's the age gap with that? Why is that not raising eyebrows? Because nobody gives
some noodles. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck about.
This is asinine because nobody gives a fuck. Why would we? If Future's with an adult consenting woman, what is the problem? Who cares about the age gap? Why would we care? Is he trapping her for a baby and potentially millions before that woman could get a max contract? Like, it's an asinine comparison.
Not what men do, but let a woman be 6 years apart and I'm a fucking predator? Y'all are calling me R. Shelley? Y'all got all these memes and this funny shit? Because my baby, at the end of the day, Paul Jermaine Washington III is my child's name. So if people want to have their own opinion about our relationship, that's on you. I could call my baby father right now. He will laugh. He's not going to dispel any rumors because he loves this shit.
No, but he's on Twitter subtweeting like, yo, I want to see my child.
He's allowed to.
Why don't you let him see his child? Let's talk about that. Because
see
first of all, we already feel bad for him because we feel like before he could even get a max contract.
Hold on. We feel sorry for him. Speak for yourself, but let's pull that back real quick.
Tweet like, yo, I want to see my child.
He's allowed to.
Why don't you let him see his child? Let's talk about that. Because
see
first of all, we already feel bad for him because we feel like before he could even get a max contract, you already got a kid.
So you guys feel bad for someone who moved me in and wanted to give me a baby and named it after him? That's what y'all feel bad about?
We feel like you were more in control of the situation than him.
I was control is an illusion.
Yeah,
so what are you saying?
Just like if a young woman who said, hey, listen, I met this celebrity at 19 and we start fucking around when we're 21. Even though if you're 21, we're going to feel bad for you because we know what fame and influence brings to someone. Especially with permanent decisions. Just dating, we'll give you a pass. But once you're having kids, you're getting married, of course, those are permanent decisions.
Okay, so did I make this child myself or did it take his nut to make this child?
That's facts.
Obviously, it took Toya.
Oh, it did? Oh,
I don't know how that went now.
Okay. Well, do you know how
he could have probably told you like, I don't want to do it.
Do you know how life is created?
Yeah, but he could have told you I didn't want that show. He'll be like, yo,
so he didn't want a child, but he's gonna name him the third.
Yeah, after it's gonna happen because your body, your choice, right? No.
Oh no, I gave him the option. Whatever you want to do, I love you.
So if he had said, Not right now, you.
I would have agreed to it.
Stop the cap.
Okay, so if that's true, if that is true, if that statement right there is true, then and nobody should ever feel sorry for PJ Washington, and PJ Washington shouldn't be out here on Twitter complaining about let me see my kid and whatever the hell else he tweeted. He tweeted something acting surprised that this happened, but honestly, sometimes I look at PJ Washington and I think he's trolling. I think he might be trolling. I think he likes the attention. I don't know. I can't call it. Let's get back into it.
So you just.
Or I just thought of this. Maybe he's saving face because he doesn't want to look like an idiot, so he's playing it off as trolling. Who knows? Let me pull this back a little bit.
I love you.
So if he had said, "Not right now," you'd.
I would have agreed to it.
So you just. That'd be his fault.
Oh wow. So now it's his fault. What?
PJ Washington, I can't hold you down no more, man. Yo, we gotta throw you to the wolves.
We were in a real relationship. There were real feelings involved. I mean, there was a beautiful child made. Just because it didn't work out. Why the fuck is he
complaining on social media then?
That's the $1 million question.
That is the $1 million question. Why is he complaining on social media? I'm gonna let this play a little bit because I keep interrupting so we can actually hear it to give some commentary. But let me pull this back and let me play it for like a minute.
What?
Cap. Akademiks was 100% right on that one. She caught the sucker that she could catch. She talking about this proves her theory that she did it for real love. If it was real love, then why aren't y'all walking down the aisle? Why didn't you get married before you carried? Stop the cap. What really happened is you went to go grab that bag from a sucker that was willing to actually give you that bag. Name the kid after himself and everything. Nobody feels sorry for PJ Washington because he signed up for this. But you're not going to convince me that you could have had and you could have snagged one of these high value niggas that you were with before you got to the age that you're at now. And we're like, you know what? Let me hang this up real quick and get that bag. Stop the cap. Like, at the end of the day, do you? I don't feel sorry for PJ Washington at all. Do you?
I thought everybody had you as a side chick. I'm going to be honest. I thought.
Just be consistent is what I'm saying, because there's a lot of cap. There's a lot. I'm gonna play some videos after because there's a lot of cap here.
Everybody else had you as a side chick, and listen. In a male community, we know the chicks that's like, yo, that's side chick pussy, and then we know the dumbass nigga who wifes up the side chick, and we're like,
so what makes me a side chick? Because I'm beautiful. And
no, because the one who everybody fucks but doesn't wife, that's the side chick. Sorry.
Jesus so who have I been side chick?
You wrote a fucking book.
Who have I been a side chick? But I was never a side chick.
Well, when you write a book about having casual sex, and by the way, not one of them claimed you. We assume, you know why men don't claim women? Because we have our real girl that we don't want to tell about you. You know that.
Jeez. Okay, so, camera froze. Yo, I hate this shit, man. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this shit. I don't know why it does this shit. Usually it does this shit when the StreamYards is open as well, and it mixes up the cameras. StreamYard ain't open. But he told her straight to her face why she belongs to the streets, why she's a side chick. We can pull that back. Let me full screen this shit to take this frozen crap the fuck out of here. Hold on. Big screen this shit. Pull this.
But we don't want to tell about you. You know that.
All right. This is a mess. All right, we're going to wrap up the stream here because we're having some technical difficulties. But, yeah. I lost my whole train of thought because of this. I'm just on the screen with this frozen shit smiling.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, we wrapping it up. I'm going to come back on another stream after this because this was a mess. Yeah.